This is for the bloodshed that you don't want to show nobody, huh? You don't want the fans to see your bloodshed, so I understand. I want them to show me your bloodshed. All over my jersey. All over my freaking jersey, kid.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Cousins, Redskins, going up against Cousins, Redskins. With that, let's send you up to Landover, where we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Washington Redskins and themselves. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They come out here in the eye. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Again, a run with Thompson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
First carry down for Rob Kelly. And he's brought down. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Love the run right there. And when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product.
Get out of here, bro.
But you can see why.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. Cousins now to throw on first down. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. It's a gain of 15 that time. And that leads to a Washington first down. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kendrick Golston continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Second down, Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. He got 29 yards that time.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out
try to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So out now come the Redskins. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
First offensive series forthcoming. Deshaun Jackson, wide receiver that certainly needs no introduction in this league.
He's truly one of those don't blink guys, because as soon as you do, he's past you and in the end zone and doesn't mind letting you know about it, too.
He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends.
Got a man, it's Jackson. Redskins touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 36 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
A give left side, Kelly. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And here's the Redskin defense.
D'Angelo Hall's gone to the Pro Bowl multiple times as a cornerback. Now he might be making the Charles Woodson move, swinging back to safety.
To throw, Cousins. And this one complete to Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup. And the Redskins are going to get a first down. Cousins now from the 50. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
No, check, Patriot!
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's Cousins. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So income on 3rd.
No, check, Patriot!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Great read, and it's picked off. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time.
They feel like they're in a good...
Yeah.
Hold up real quick, kid. All right, let's see. If I'm over here, so you'll see. See, look. Yeah, Pitt, I want you to know, man, I was sitting right here, big dog. That's where my stuff is right there. You know, I'm sitting right here. I ain't proing you. I mean, that's 21-0. That's a skunk anyway. But you're going to pay for that, man. We're going to run it back. We can. That'll count as a skunk right there. 21-0. I ain't tripping. Just want you to know. It say network timeout on somebody. I guess it's for the blood shit that you don't want to show nobody, huh? You don't want the fans to see your blood. Hey, you want to run it back, Peter? You good, man? I just want you to know I ain't proing you on that. I'm sitting right here. Hey, man, I can't seem to give you a good, credible.
Daddy, let me in. I'm breaking
Yeah, nah, man, I just want you to know I wasn't wrong with it. I was sitting like, yeah, in the back. There we go, DeSoto, big dog, big daddy, whatever you want to call yourself. There you go. I ain't gonna tell you until now you wasn't in with me. I still can come back. You so back. You get yourself out alive. So get alive so I can come back. I'm gonna give you a quick. Let's go. You ready again? You can take that. That game technically wasn't over like that. I don't want to rip out. I don't want to hear you rip right. You want to hold me. We're going again, guys.
Hey, Rob, you beat me last time, but
Hey, Rob, if you want to play, we can play. You talking like you really big hot stuff. Bring it.
I'm breaking in.
When you want to play then, Rob? Who you going to play, Rob? Once you play the winner of this game, Rob, see, it's my last game. I'm going to give you that win just because you're 21-0, but we know things happen. You know how I give all the way to the end. I'm going to give you that win, so what's up? You play that? The winner plays Robbie Yunny. Disrespectful. You done got real disrespectful. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Cousins Redskins going up against Cousins Redskins. With that, let's get up to FedEx Field On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Washington Redskins and themselves. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a
Sick of you, Pitt. Sick of you, Pitt. You don't gotta look. You don't gotta lie. You a rebellious son of a gun, ain't you? 'Cause you sure ain't respecting your king lately. You want to kick your king while he down, don't you? Okay. Okay. Well, guys, I hope y'all watching. We live. Let's go, Pitt. Let's go, Pitt.
Here's the first carry for Matt Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment, we're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had any, it's probably gone after that run.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
You ain't the only one that can run that rock.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Play clock winding down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. All right, let's meet your starters. Matt Jones. What do you have to say, Charles?
Supposed to just be a third down back when he came into the league. He ran so well, it forced everyone to change their opinion. Matt Jones is a three-down back.
Shut the game out, though. You didn't shut me. I'm going to shut you out, kid.
Second down, 8.
Leave him in here tonight. Leave him in here tonight, Dan Pitt. Leave him in here tonight.
And the wideout in motion. Time running out here on the play clock. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
In motion, the tight end Reed. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Right now. No reach. He's going to pay.
Fresh set of downs here. In motion, the tight end Reed. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. In motion, the tight end, Reed. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And with the play clock winding down, Jay Gruden's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination of whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Well, people know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. These short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
You were fighting for the ball, so your guy just ain't got no hands.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. In motion, the tight end, Reed. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The play clock's running down. They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Keith Marshall punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
He's the best thing ever. I'll give him shirt off my back. We know.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run with Thompson. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the...
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Deshaun Jackson, 68 yards. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Finding time. Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field.
Don't piss me off, kid. Don't piss me off, kid. Don't piss me off, kid. Oh. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get down.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Come on, let's get down.
Here we go now.
Let's go, guys.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, but it'll also be the final play of this first quarter. Second down following the run. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. L.A. a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have two with the move from San Diego to L.A. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition that still is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played one season as such.
A first down throw for Cousins. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's second down. 4-6 defense, they were daring him to run the football. They ran it. A little football 101. Take us through what the 4-6 defense is, Charles.
So what you're trying to do with your big defensive front is cover the interior offensive lineman, the center, and the two guards, and make it difficult if you even want to think about running the ball inside. If you can control them, that allows the linebackers and the safeties to run free and get to the ball carriers. And that play worked really well. No gain.
Cousins. That's caught at the 3. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Chris Thompson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go now. Here we go. Detroit.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, hello, my name is Mike.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Cousins will head to the sideline and give way to Dustin Hopkins. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
So out now come the Redskins. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Again, it's Jones. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. They'll come out in the pistol. Cousins on 3rd and 2. This is caught by Jackson. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. And they're going to speed things up here.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Cousins with a give to Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. And able to find Garcon. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Cousins hands to Jones. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
To throw, Cousins. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Cousins.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Hurry up, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! No. Check. Patriot!
From the red zone now, Cousins. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. So the D-line's going to spread out. A second down throw for Cousins. Can't find anyone open. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And Hopkins' kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe it.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 53 yards on the ground. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
This is Jones.
Come on,
and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the first down.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Kelly to try to punch it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal.
Now let's go.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end.
Trash,
and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Just trash, kid. I can never, ever pay.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now Cousins on 4th down. Being chased.
Oh, my God, bro.
Touchdown, Washington. Kirk Cousins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, my God.
So they're going to go for 2. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Cousins will try and throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Good job, defense.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 17 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. They run with it. It's Kelly, and he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know he stays what we call clean and no one gets to him. The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike, that means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
They come out here in the eye. To throw is Cousins. Going for it all. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You played through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. 4th down, Cousins. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trent Murphy. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Right side, Davis. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Throwing, Cousins, and that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him, Brandon.
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down. He's sacked on the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at FedEx Field.
My line held up pretty good. They got to just make plays.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Jackson's got it over the middle. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw, Cousins surveying the field. And able to find Garcon. And he's brought down after a good gain. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Caught on the right side, Reed. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with his plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. It's brought in by Dodson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. And this one's incomplete.
Get him off the field, man. Get him off the field, man.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Third and short yardage, Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, remember, they could get the first down without getting the touchdown. And he's able to fight all the way down to the 2-yard line. So it's a big conversion there on 4th down. And now they'll get 4 more shots from there.
Now Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Offense has been out there a while. This is their 14th play in this series. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Cousins, hard throw, incomplete. Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Now, they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mason Foster in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. 1st and goal here from the 2. 1st and goal, Kelly. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Cousins will try and throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Man, you are becoming a thorn in my butt, man.
Time for a
You have
break.
become a thorn
This one,
in my
all
butt.
over but the
You
shouting.
and my
We'll
butt
finish it
have become a
after
thorn
this.
in my butt, and something's got to give. I'm sick of y'all.
Five yards left for the offense. It's second down.
Hey, you got three. Green, 39.
Shift together here from the D-line. Second down, Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Throwing is Cousins. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Jackson's got it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And quickly, they get to the line. Cousins on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Cousins here to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Fighting him off.
Just ran right.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
What you gotta do. What you gotta do.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT. And Reed with it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw, Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed.
Good job, Reed.
A good pick up there at 20 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Good dude, man.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Good, kid. Good dude. Kiss my dog off, kid. That's how we gonna talk to you? Okay.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Watch it now, Barney.
2 in a row. 2 in a row. 3 in a row.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
All in all, good game, Pitt. Like I told y'all, while we playing, I'm a dog, talking noise. I'm going to do it all. You got to withstand it. Good game, Pitt. Good game. And with your ugly self, good game. I roasted you because you posted Pitt. You posted pics of me and your score. And see, Pitt wants to do the same thing, and it's going to happen to him too. But good game, Pitt. Whenever you want some more, I just want to see some shows.
You're a crack at dawn, Monday morning coffee, strong pouring everything you got into a